A nice live shot here at State Farm Stadium, opened in 2006 here in Glendale, Arizona. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And away we go in Glendale. Nicole Hardman now on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Nicole Hardman on the return. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First play, Murray's letting it rip. He finds the rookie from Ohio State into the red zone. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so nice pickup there, 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying with Robinson. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all... And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Kyler throwing here. Headed out right. Into the hands of Harrison. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
17 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Murray here on first down. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. This one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now trying to run for it with Benson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
They'll run. It's Benson. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain on the play. And the Cardinals
First down, and they go right back to it. Now he's past the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 7-point lead in the first. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk. But we'll get explosive on the ground as well.
14. Falcons 6.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Rolling into enemy territory. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
And the Falcons first down. A gain of 40 yards.
Another carry for Robinson. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Penix on 3rd down. That one's caught by Mooney. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go. Nike 18. Cougar 19.
Here's Robinson. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons make it a 2-point game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
Here's Penix and the Falcons. They're looking to tack on 2 more.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Only fair. He got them the touchdown, so they let him pick up the 2 as well.
Younghoe Koo.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hartman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Nicole Hartman on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey.
The give now to Benson. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Murray set up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Motion.
Another throw coming from Murray. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He's got 2nd and 4. Offensive line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 21-14 our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first.
Hey. Omaha.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out or the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. Steered this one back inside Brock, and he finds him 6 yards. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's hit and sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Going right side, Robinson with it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these jerk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
A toss now to Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful.
The Falcons will line up.
They want to run it across. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here's Jones. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
Hey. Big ace.
From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on a quick hitter. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
Second and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
First and 10. Murray. Going all the way to the end zone here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down.
Second down and 10.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Well, it's caught. And then with the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, hold on.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Couldn't get the screen set properly. Broadcast incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Caught, nice game left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Goes to the hurry up here.
Green.
10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Murray. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Give to Bijan. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Staying with Robinson. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That play good for 17 on a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. First and 10, or under Robinson. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They're going play fake with Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd down, give to Robinson. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a one-score game before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Thompson makes the play. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience's mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
That's one. Empty. 2-2.
Now Murray. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Murray throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Move. Buzz.
Connor runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a James Conner touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Cowboy 80.
He's back to throw. He's got it inside the 25. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Penix is going to throw for it. And there it is. He makes the play in the end zone. And with no time remaining, they tie this game up as we head into halftime locker room. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Begins with a run. It's Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, the best of them take advantage of it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Another carry for Robinson. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
A gain of 1 yard. Brings up third and 10.
Robinson on the toss left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset, and the running back gets a chance to hear it. A toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
Penix on the sneak. And he the sneak. Touchdown! The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Well, we're now officially at the point where touchdowns might as well consider them 8 points in this contest, partner. Yet another 2-point conversion successful, and they've been borderline automatic.
Well, we've officially left the NFL record book behind. It used to stand at 4, accomplished by the greatest show on turf, those Rams in 2000. This is uncharted waters. Kate, I think you'd agree. We're all here for this journey.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Come on. 2-2.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Murray here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
What you got? Hey! Big Ace open.
Kyler throwing here. Is it in close? And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
He brings it in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
But,
Now trying to run for it with Benson. Gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 25.
Kyler looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run. Working quickly here.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on. 2-2.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Do a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a 1st down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Yeah. 1-1. 2-2. Come on. Hard.
Benson will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
On the tackle. A loss of 3. brings up 2nd and goal at the Falcons' 6-yard line.
Hey. 2-2.
Throwing here, Murray. Luke Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Buzz.
Murray, 3rd and goal. Finds his target, Ryman.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
2-2.
Looking to throw. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And just before he can get the first, they escort him out. So it's going to be 2nd and looks like less than a yard.
It's 2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
They give it to him again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts them right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Trying to push this past the marker. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. That's a short gain of 1. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And goes to the hurry up here. Here's Penix. He's got a man left. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Up to the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down, it's Penix. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They send a man in motion. 4th down. Here's Penix. They did it! He made the interception! Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals have some new life in the fourth.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. 2-2.
Back to throw, Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Murray. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kicked out by Devon Diablo. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Running back sent in motion. Banks out of his end zone. Dumped off to his running back. Up the sideline past the 25. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Falcons up by 4. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cardinals' 36-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's is going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Staying with Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. A toss snap to Robinson. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Give to Bijan. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Going right side, Robinson with it. He's going to have the Falcons 1st down. And Brock, that should clinch them this victory.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we take so long from Glendale.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. Only like bad, but a thick, it's a big I know so long as she get really listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. Run it, that we on track. You can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that. I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.